welcome back to another Dozon 500 football video. And in this video, I'm going to be predicting the Ukrainian Premyer Liga. This is not an obscure league at all. This is a pretty understanding league, but it's not like obscure. Why haven't I done it yet? I'll tell you why I haven't, and the reason why I haven't is because the fixtures weren't announced. How am I going to be able to predict the league without the fixtures? Because the way I do this, I actually go and predict the scores of the games, so it's fair, my predictions. And they weren't announced till recently. There are 2 leagues I'm still waiting on to make. I'm waiting on Gibraltar, and I'm waiting on San Marino. So, yeah. Let's go with the Ukrainian Premyer Liga. In 16th, last place, I've gone for newly promoted side. Or, they don't look... Are they promoted? I mean, there wasn't... Yeah, there was promotion relegation, because Mariupol was in here. Now there's no Mariupol. Krivbas Karvai Rich. So it's going to be interesting to see how this Ukrainian side fares in this Ukrainian league. I do think they'll get last, but I don't think they'll get last by much. I'm going to say they're only going to finish 2 points behind who I have in 15th, and this is FK Lviv. So if you think that my predictions are so wrong, just keep in mind, the Ukrainian league has literally no one now. There's like no one in the Ukrainian league. So really anything, Krivbas Kirizvi could probably win the league. But I'm saying they do get 16th. I'm saying Lviv get 15th. I think they're going to have a massive fall. I think they're going to get 3 points behind Metalist 1925 Kharkov. And, you know, they could definitely finish higher. I'm only saying that they're level on points with 13th and only 1 point behind 12th. So really what you say. I think in 13th it will be NK Vedej, only a bit better than Medalist 1925 Kharkov, and a point behind FC Mainé, who I have in 12th. These 3 sides have a lot of quality. They're around the same level of difficulty. But then I have 8 points ahead of them. Probably a big surprise to most. Inhulet's Petrove. Last year they were in the relegation playoffs, and now I'm predicting them to get mid-table 11th. So we'll see how that goes out. In 10th, only 1 point ahead I have Chernomorets Odessa. I think 1 point ahead of Inhulet's and 1 point behind of the team I have in 9th. And Chernomorets, they're fine, yeah. I have in 9th, 1 point ahead of Chernomorets Odessa, Ruk Lviv, the other team from Lviv in this league, at least from the surface level. And they could probably get higher than 9th, you know. I'm just saying they probably will get in around 9th. I'm predicting 9th for Ruk Lviv. 21 points I have ahead of them now. FC Alexandria. They definitely have the quality to get into those European qualifiers. And I'm only going to say that they're 3 points off of it. I'm going to say 7th is 1 point ahead of them, 6th is 1 point ahead of them, 5th is 1 point ahead of the team, yeah. And then, like, the top 4 is just going to be way out of this. I think Alexandria could definitely get higher than 8th, but I'm just saying they will I'm predicting 8th. In 7th, I'm going for Dnipro 1. So that could be a bit high for Dnipro, but then you also realize that they have to balance in and out Europe. They have Europe. They have either the Europa League or the Conference League. And I'm going to say they're going to go down to Conference League. They lost the first leg 2-1 to Erika Larnasa. I'm predicting 7th, and it wouldn't surprise me if they go into those European spots. I'm only saying 2 points off, so maybe if they turn one of the losses I predicted into a win, they would have gone up to 5th and gotten into the playoff spot. In 6th, I've gone for Kolos Kovalivka. Definitely have the potential to get into Europe. I think they're only going to be 1 point behind of Zorya Luhansk, who I have in 5th. They could definitely shoot past up 5th Zorya Luhansk. And they don't have Europe, so that could be a big factor. Like, most of these clubs have Europe. Dnipro 1, Shakhtar, Dynamo Kiev, they have Europe. Vorskla Platova, I think, are finishing 4th. I'm going to say 8 points ahead of Zorya Luhansk. I think they could definitely get up to 3rd. But who I have in 3rd might surprise the better majority of you. Only 1 point ahead of Vorskla. I went for Medalist Kharkiv. Now this side probably doesn't have the potential to be top 3. They probably will be battling, getting to mid-table. They fell off really hard from when they were in the Europa League in those days. But I'm saying Medalist Kharkiv, 3rd place. Now there's 2 teams. The best 2 teams in Ukraine don't even. Dynamo Kiev, Shakhtar Donetsk. These 2 cities are under very high risk of attack by Russia. But I think these 2 teams are going to excel. Now, who do I have winning the league? 0 points ahead of the other. Same amount of points, 2 goal difference better. I've gone for Dynamo Kiev to win the league. Shakhtar Donetsk, I think, will get 2nd. Yeah, that's just how it goes. Peace.